Dear radiant, beautiful viewers, welcome to this first episode of Art and the Dharma, where we will talk about the connections or the interplay between art and the Dharma. My name is Victor Gabriel, and I am a lecturer at Sakya Buddha University in Santa Ana, California. You can reach me through my email awake.star.sky awake.star.sky@gmail.com. In this first episode, we will talk about the term Dharma art, the style of Himalayan painting called Thangka painting, and finally discuss the artwork that I have for you today called Sakyamuni and the Two Disciples. Let us begin by exploring what is Dharma art. Dharma art is a term developed by the Tibetan Buddhist meditation master Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, who settled in Boulder, Colorado. It refers to a form of art that expresses or embodies Buddhist principles and teachings, particularly those related to awareness, mindfulness, compassion, and the nature of reality. Here are some key aspects of Dharma art. The expression of truth. Dharma art seeks to convey fundamental truth and insights found in Buddhist teachings. It goes beyond mere representations or aesthetics to embody the deeper meanings and principles of the teachings. For example, it can represent interdependence or interconnectedness of all life and reality, mindfulness and presence. The creation of Dharma art often involves practices of mindfulness and presence. Artists who engage in meditation or contemplation to cultivate clarity and awareness before beginning their creative process. Dharma art is also about non-attachment. Dharma art emphasizes the importance of non-attachment to outcomes and ego. Artists aim to create from a place of opening and freedom in letting go personal agendas or desires for recognition or fame. Next, Dharma art is about the integration of form and emptiness. In Buddhist philosophy, form, rupa, and emptiness, sunyata, are seen as the interconnected. Dharma art explores the interplay between form and space around it, reflecting the inseparability of appearance and ultimate reality. Dharma art is also about symbolism and iconography. Dharma art employs symbols and iconography drawn from many Buddhist traditions. These symbols may include representations of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and other sacred motifs that convey spiritual truth and aspiration. Dharma art is also about the transmission of wisdom. Dharma art serves as the means of transmitting wisdom and teachings visually. They can inspire contemplation and deepen understandings of Buddhist concepts among viewers or practitioners. Ethical considerations. Dharma artists are engaged in Dharma art may consider ethical principles such as non-harming, ahimsa, compassion, karuna, and right livelihood, samyaka jivita, in their creative practice. This ethical foundation supports the intention behind their artistic expression. Contemporary interpretations. While Dharma art is rooted in traditional forms and practices, it can also evolve to reflect contemporary expressions and contexts. Modern artists may integrate new mediums, techniques, and perspectives while remaining true to underlying principles of Dharma. In general, Dharma art represents a profound and transformative approach to creativity, aiming to awaken insight, inspire spiritual growth, and foster a deeper connection to the teachings of Buddhism. It emphasizes the unity of art and spirituality, inviting practitioners and viewers alike to explore the depths of existence and the nature of consciousness through artistic expression. The artwork that I have brought with me today is called Sakyamuni with Two Disciples. This is painted in the style called Thangka painting. Thangka painting is an example of what is called by academics Himalayan art. Himalayan art refers to the artistic traditions that have flourished in the Himalayan region, spanning across several countries, including Nepal, Tibet, Bhutan, India, especially the Himalayan regions of Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Sikkim, parts of China such as the Tibetan cultural areas of Sichuan and Qinghai, Mongolia, parts of Russia such as Mongolian cultural areas like Kamlakya. Here are some key aspects and characteristics of Himalayan art. Himalayan art often revolves around religious and spiritual themes, depicting deities, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and other figures drawn from Tibetan Buddhism and Hinduism. Each deity is depicted with specific attributes and symbols that convey their spiritual qualities. Symbolism. There is a rich use of symbolic elements such as mandalas, lotus flowers, thunderbolts or vajras, and various hand gestures called mudras, each carrying deep symbolic meanings related to spiritual concepts and teachings. Style. The style of Himalayan art is often characterized by intricate details, vibrant colors, and meticulous craftsmanship. Thangkas, for example, are meticulously painted on canvas or even silk, often employing mineral pigments mixed with gold and silver. Their spiritual function. Artworks in this tradition serve not only as aesthetic objects, but also aids to meditation and tools for transmitting spiritual teachings. They are often used in ritual ceremonies as aids for visualizing deities and teachings. They show the influence of Buddhism and Hinduism. Himalayan art reflects the fusion of Buddhist and Hindu iconography and motifs, such as these traditions coexist and influence each other in the Himalayan region. Continuity and tradition. There is a strong emphasis on continuity and tradition in Himalayan art, with many artworks following established iconographical conventions and artistic techniques that have been preserved and passed down through generations. Himalayan art also makes use of sacred geometry. The use of precise geometrical proportions and alignments in Himalayan art reflects the belief in sacred geometry as the means of representing cosmic order and spiritual harmony. Returning to Thangka paintings, these have a rich history entwined with Tibetan Buddhism. Originating in the 7th century, these artworks were crafted as portable devotional images for pilgrims and wandering religious practitioners. Over time, they become integral to Tibetan religious practices, serving as aids for meditation, teaching tools for practitioners, decorative elements in monasteries and homes, and the ability to make merit. The early Thangkas were influenced by Indian and Nepalese art. Later Thangkas were also influenced by Chinese artistic traditions. With this background, we can turn to today's artwork, Sakyamuni with two disciples. Sakyamuni Buddha, or in English, the Enlightened One, sage of the Sakya clan. Sakyamuni is known to have 32 major and 80 minor distinguishing physical characteristics or marks, based on the Indian cultural description of a universal monarch, the Chakravartin, the highest and most developed male form. Only a few of the 112 marks are depicted in the painting, such as the Unisha, the top of the head, or the Udikash between the eyes, the 3 horizontal lines on the neck, and the Dharma wheel impressions of the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. In this Thangka, Sakyamuni is shown golden in color, with one face, eyes partially closed, and the hair piled on the top of the head, adorned with a gold ornament at the crest. The forehead is marked by a dot. Right? The earlobes are long and pierced from his ears as being a prince. The right hand is extended across the knee, with the fingers touching the ground in the earth witnessing mudra. The left hand is placed palm upward in the lap in the mudra of meditation. The shoulders are covered with an orange and red patchwork robe wrapped about the torso and legs. The right hand remains bare in the style of a Buddhist monk. The lower body is attired in the orange robe tied at the waist with a green sash. The body and head are all surrounded by a dark blue nimbus and a green aureola ringed with lotuses. The legs are folded in a Vajra posture, with the right over left atop a moon disc and multicolored petal lotus. Above the lion supported throne. The front is draped with a yellow and green cloth. On the Buddha's right is Shariputra, and on the left is Moggallana. Both are standing holding a Karakara staff with a black begging bowl in the left. They wear orange patchwork robes. At the bottom is a red table which supports a large blue bowl filled with precious objects of gems, gold, branches of red coral, and a large Dharma wheel. The 2 flower vases stand below the various offerings. This Thangka reflects the qualities of the Buddha, often referred to as the 32 marks of a great man, found in traditional Buddhist literature, highlighting both physical and spiritual attributes. These qualities are described in early Buddhist texts and reflect the attributes of a fully enlightened being. These includes attributes of wisdom and compassion. Beyond physical features, the Buddha is described as embodying profound wisdom and boundless compassion. His teachings, known as the Dharma, are characterized by their clarity, depth, transformative power to liberate beings from suffering. Unshakable equanimity. The Buddha remains unperturbed by worldly events and experiences and demonstrates perfect equanimity. This quality allows him to navigate the complexities of existence with serenity and calmness. Skillful means. The Buddha possesses the ability to teach and guide beings according to their individual needs and capacities. This skillful means ensures that his teachings are accessible and effective in leading others towards awakening. Fearlessness. The Buddha is fearless in facing the truth of existence, including impermanence and the interconnected nature of all phenomena. His fearlessness inspires confidence and courage in his followers. Benevolence. The Buddha radiates an aura of kindness and benevolence towards all beings, reflecting his unconditional love and compassion for the world. Enlightened conduct. The Buddha's conduct is impeccable, guided by moral integrity, mindfulness, and wisdom. He exemplifies the path of ethical conduct as essential for spiritual development. Teacher of gods and humans. The Buddha is revered not only by humans but also celestial beings and other sentient beings across various realms. His teachings are universally applicable and beneficial. These qualities collectively illustrate the Buddha as the epitome of spiritual perfection, guiding humanity towards liberation from suffering through his teachings and through his example. The Buddha is seen as the highest exemplar of Kalyana Mitra. This term in Sanskrit translates as spiritual friend or spiritual companion. In Buddhist context, the spiritual friend refers to a person who supports and guides others on their spiritual path. A spiritual friend is someone who helps others cultivate positive qualities such as wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness. They play a crucial role in guiding individuals through the complexities of life, offering spiritual counsel, encouragement, and practical advice rooted in the teachings of the Buddha. A spiritual friend has deep understanding of the Dharma and their ability to impart this wisdom with kindness and clarity. They serve as a source of inspiration and motivation, helping others to navigate the challenges and obstacles on their journey towards spiritual growth and enlightenment. This relationship between a spiritual friend and their disciple is based on mutual respect, trust, and a shared commitment to the principles of Buddhism. They often provide a supportive environment for learning and practicing meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living. In Buddhist communities, spiritual friends are valued for their selfless dedication to helping others attain liberation from suffering and achieve spiritual awakening. Their role extends beyond mere instruction. They embody the virtues they teach, serving as living examples of transformative power of the Dharma. Spiritual friends mirror us, our own potential to be enlightened. We are not alone. We have a community. We have compassion for others. We are interconnected with our family, friends, and community, and indeed all life. We can guide others, we ourselves can guide others to better versions of ourselves. This tanka of Sakyamuni and two disciples reflect this. Today we have talked about Dharma art, tanka painting, and finally the artwork called Sakyamuni with two disciples. If you have liked this episode, please write to me at awake.star.sky@gmail.com. Tell me what you like, what you enjoyed, and what would you like to see more of. You can also submit artwork that you want me to comment about. Thank you very much.